Hello, beautiful beings of light. I'm probably just about as surprised as you are that here I am again with another message from my team in spirit. I have been like a telephone receiver lately, and I am getting so many messages. And for me, it's the end of a really long day. Um, it's dinner time, and normally I tend to do these messages first thing in the morning when everything is fresh and I've just, meditated, and I can get the message, just directly out to you. However, today I've been getting this, kind of niggle all throughout the day that I do need to get this message out, and this transmission out, and at least get it on paper, so to speak, on film, on zeros and ones on code. So essentially, if you remember, when the lunar eclipse happened, I think it was a week ago today, actually. And these energies are going to be sticking with us. Typically, these type of events, these lunar events, stay with us for about 6 months. When I put out that message, I explained that during the 11/11 portal, we had moved into this womb-like energy. We were completing the convergence. We were becoming safe in our bodies, letting go of the tethers of guilt and shame. Then we moved into the lunar eclipse, and that title, or the messages they gave me, were the transmutation and the healing of distorted divine feminine energies and ignition. They want me to clarify this because the concept of distorted divine feminine can mean many, many different things. And specifically, they want me to get a message out to anyone who resonates with a dominant masculine energy or divine masculine. So if you're, a man or a male, this may apply to you, but this also may apply to you if you are a female who resonates with more masculine energy than feminine energy. And we all have masculine and feminine energy residing within us. And some of us just tend to, hold more masculine or feminine energy in our dominant resonant frequency. So when I was discussing the distortion of the divine feminine energy, the place in which I am coming from is essentially this, that the dominant feminine energy will awaken from the top down. So she will be pulling the energy through the chakra system from the top down and then into the heart, and integrate all the way down into the root. And this is how she awakens. The dominant masculine resonant frequency will awaken from the bottom up. So he is bringing the energy from the bottom upwards, and then the feminine and the masculine energy will meet in the heart, and that's when we are balanced. So that's when we come to unification or unity of our masculine and feminine energy. And the message I put out today was, in order to become the narrator and not the narrated, we needed to move away from the mind and into the heart. I also did a video all the way back in March where I explained that essentially what was happening with this perceived pandemic okay, was actually a an ascension flu, and that each one of us on the planet would be feeling that to various different degrees, whether that was an actual illness or it was received energetically in order to recalibrate us moving forward into these new fourth dimensional frequencies, which will be available to us on 1221. It doesn't mean that everyone is ready or that they are going to choose that, okay? But it will become available to us as a dominant resonant frequency in the collective consciousness at a minimum of a 4.0 on 1221. However, there is so much light being poured down upon the collective right now. As much chaos and fear, there will be an equal amount of love light being poured down onto the planet right now. And in order to prepare us for these new energies that will be available to us on 1221, the those that resonate with a divine masculine frequency as a dominant resonant frequency are feeling this very intensely, their version of the ascension flu. Now remember, you may be a female with a dominant resonant frequency that resonates as masculine, and then you would also fall into this category. So when I spoke in the last video about a distortion of the divine feminine, it really is talking about an imbalance in our energy fields of feminine and masculine energy. And for those that resonate in a dominant masculine frequency, you are being hit the hardest right now. You are being, pulled offline, so to speak, because your bottom up energy is now being forced into the heart space from the heart and even higher. So if you really are the type of energy that moves through your reality in physicality, in strength, in getting things done, in a lot of mental energy, really that embodiment of masculine energy, you are now going to be experiencing your version of Ascension Flu. You are going to be basically taken out of the mix in the way that you typically do things in order to, I don't want to say force, but invite an opportunity for you to move into a heart-based coherence and a union of your divine masculine and feminine energies. So what does this look like? This may look like extreme exhaustion. It may look like a lot of inner child things coming up for you. It will look like a complete antithesis of how you normally operate. So if you are normally able to rely on your physical body to effort and get you through your day-to-day, that will no longer be an option. You may be experiencing strange sleep patterns, strange sleep occurrences, prophetic dream, astral traveling, things that are meant to get your attention. And sometimes the way spirit gets our attention is to make us stop. And that is what's going on right now. It is intense, and the intensity is going to be felt to the degree that you're being recalibrated. So for some of you, it may just feel like a wobble, where you're just kind of like, I'm feeling a little bit, off kilter, or maybe I'm just feeling a little bit tired, or I just feel like I can't push through. It's going to force you into self-care where, maybe you are not the first person to self-care. So for some of you, it just may be a little bit of a wobble. For others of you, this can be dramatic. I mean, dramatic. And it is for a reason and a purpose. But it can feel, definitely feel a little bit unsettling, you know? If you have already been recalibrating, and if you resonate with a dominant feminine energy, then you are going to feel this on the other end of the spectrum. So you may now beginning to feel like you're becoming energized and you need to take action and you are compelled to move forward on things that before you didn't. Or maybe you've never been someone that is physical at all, and now all of a sudden you're taking an interest in doing yoga, or for me it's been swimming. And I was definitely feeling these energies much more intensely over the summer, where it was like all of a sudden I felt like really compelled to move in my physical body, and now it's kind of mellowed back out, if not kind of swung back under again. And so I'm trying to level out as well. But the idea is to, get you to a space where you are, in the center of the Vesica Pisces, and you are unified in your divine masculine and feminine energies. And that is essentially what they meant when they were talking about this divine feminine energy, this, recalibration of the divine feminine energy, that it is, being really focused and emphasis, because we are, either coming from the top down, or we're coming from the bottom up. And we meet in the heart, and that is where all of our power comes from the heart and from the now. And in order to get us into this heart space, especially if we've made the choice, many of you that are exchanging energy with me right now have made the choice to service to others. You've made the choice to step into these higher bandwidths. And it's all through free will. So if you've consciously made that choice, man, chances are you're getting hit hard in one way or another right now. But don't lose heart. That was the other thing, they wanted me to explain, is do not lose heart. Don't get lost in the fog of the mirror. Don't lose faith. Don't lose heart. This is all happening for a reason, and it's key right now. It is key that you hold fast to your faith and your hope and your love. And there is going to be a break in the wave. That is what they're saying. There will be a break in the wave, and everything will begin to level out for you. Okay? But you're not alone. Many, many people are going through this right now. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. If you can't push through, don't push through, because you're not meant to. You're meant to integrate into your heart, to transmute, to really look at, what is your body asking you for, what aspects of your inner child are calling out to be attended to. And if you can do that, you'll be able to smooth and slide into this much easier. Much easier. So everything happens for a reason. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Don't give up. Don't give up. You're so close to, to the finish line. They're just saying don't give up, right? When you're about ready to break through. There's a lot of existential crisis, kind of dark night of the soul energy in the collective right now. And it's like I said, things are going to continue to be um, chaotic and crazy. And I have not heard that is, going to change anytime soon. It's kind of like it's going to get better before it gets worse, type of thing. But only if you're getting sucked in. If you're getting sucked into these whirlwinds. I mean, they showed me like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, and just getting like, woo, like just sucked up into these, crazy whirlwinds of energy. Though there are vortexes of energy right now that are just kind of running wild and, trying to find, something to latch onto. Don't, don't, don't get sucked into it. Try to stay in your heart, detach from the mind, detach from the chatter, from, the chaos of the mind, and try to move into as much childlike wonder and curiosity as possible. And, they've explained that the holidays are going to help you with this. They're going to help you with this. They'll help you ease into that heart-based coherence, where if you found it difficult to be vulnerable before, or, open yourself back up, now is the time. Now is the time to be brave and to be bold and to step into your heart. And that is really scary, for many people, to really feel and let those walls down, and, know that you have the capacity to be hurt, especially if you resonate with a, dominant masculine frequency. That could be the most frightening thing you've ever done. So be gentle with yourself. I hope this helps somebody out there. I have a feeling like I am going to be back on very soon, because Spirit is super chatty right now, and they're making me clarify a lot of what I'm putting out so that it's very precise. Yeah. Now they're saying precise. So love, light, and blessings to all of you. I'm sending you all big, big, big love. Bye.